fuck's Andy Co? I don't know. He's got a 5-2 record on.
What is today? Wait for the weekend.
Huh?
So I'm thinking about wait for the weekend.
Yeah, 93 strikes on the time, 265.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park, the Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Now, as we draw ever closer to first pitch, let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, the National League All-Stars.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's one of the few elite players in the game today. He works as hard as anybody in practice, but he has a skill set that gets fans excited to come to the ballpark. But most importantly, he helps his team win ball games.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Andres Guardado strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Andres Guardado.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
7:05.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. And he's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Jack Bellamy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain? There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left as the AL strikes first. It's 1-0. Out in front of it, strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my Lou there. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, Mookie Betts puts it all on the line in every single game. He's not afraid to risk his body if it means taking a chance at making an incredible play. I've seen him take on walls at full speed, leave his feet at impossible angles, and he takes great pride in the effort he puts forth.
Mike Trout is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The American Leaguers on top. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Lonnie Chisenhall. Go out.
Scored 4 runs in the first inning. Are you serious?
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's fucking awesome.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Yeah, home run I gave up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Andy Voigt waits on deck. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Alvarez gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth from the Oakland A's, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Andy Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Here we go, boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get up there. All right.
The 1-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Chris Light into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Chris Light.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the National League 4 and the American League 1. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all 3 of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest
Going for my
installment of our top
3,000K this
spotlight.
game here.
Big Dog Bobo is our focus, and of course, he is the defending NL.
Yeah, that's like the 9th time I've got that award this season.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show.
Alrighty.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball
I
games.
don't have any
He's done an
recognized
excellent job of
names.
finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Patrick Kenny strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 33.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Irizarry moves over. 1 out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, this team has lived all season long on building big innings, and they do that because they don't ground into double plays. The fewest in the league, and that really helps you out, extend innings, and give you a chance to get the big base hit.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. You know, sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ralph Iverson will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games.
Hey, one away.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. Now a throw over
he's
and
safe.
a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, there ain't nothing to
guys,
look at.
their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Frankie Munoz is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
But the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Reed Pinckney will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
Mariano Alvarez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The 3rd strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Big Dog
Bobo steps up to the plate with 1 on and 2 out.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the
Oh,
air.
and it's into the gap.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third, and
Runner's going for 3. No.
And they're
Stand
not
2.
going to get him.
Should've
He's
went.
in there at the plate.
RBI double, baby. Yeah.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the 2nd inning, now, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Christopher McCauley will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. 3 runs already home here. chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning.
That's garbage.
Leading off the inning, Jay Fisher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fisher.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Hey, come on, guys.
And he lays off for ball one. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. Let's see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Johnny Lyle comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30.
Patrick Kenny will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 0-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Set down. Leading off the inning, Thomas Burris, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
0-1.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Ralph Iverson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Plays it one now.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Standing in now, Frankie Munoz, as he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, You gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Grounded to short. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like
Double
that,
play.
the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Big Dog Bobo get a shot now in an RBI
Big Dog
spot, so
Bobo
a chance to help
steps up
his own
to the
cause
plate
here.
with one on and
He's
2
got
out.
a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the Marlins leave one. They're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for Atlanta, shortstop, Reed Hickney.
Thought my teammate was going to
He's
go
in for
home.
the second time here
He
as he
held
looks at
up.
a ball high, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And he struck him out. So he's one shy of the magic 3,000 strikeouts as that number sits on 2,999. And he's really getting close now. That's career strikeout number 2,999. One more and he joins a select group of pitchers better known as Hall of Famers. Keep your eyes on him. He could do this very soon. Stepping in now, Mariano Alvarez. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
That's outside.
0-1.
No pressure.
1-1. Here it comes. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And he got him.
Got him.
That's the milestone right there.
There it is.
3,000 career strikeouts. And he got him. Big Dog Bobo has just done it. Strikeout number 3,000. Another of baseball's special plateaus has been broken by this incredible pitcher.
Wow, 3,000 strikeouts for a pitcher is pretty much the same as 3,000 hits for a position player. It's a number that means you're headed to the Hall of Fame. In fact, only a dozen or so pitchers have ever struck out this many hitters, Matt. And guess what? Almost all of those guys are in the Hall of Fame.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
One strike.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Mathiasen is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Jay Fisher will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
That's a ball.
A little low, it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 33.
Patrick Kenny will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Thomas Burris is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
High and deep to left center field. Lake ranging back.
Aww.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Catcher called that too. Well, there goes
So
the
a solo
shutout.
shot here to left center field, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ralph Iverson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Frankie Munoz.
Frankie Munoz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there. And he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, Reed Pinckney. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Plays it first. Plays it first. Hey, 2 down here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. pulled high in the air out to right field. Irizarry is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side.
And that will retire the side.
One run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1.
It's funny how I mentioned that home run 4 times in that
another
inning.
at bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Munoz ranging back.
Oh, he missed it.
Just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
How about this show of power? I think it's fair to say that this was pretty much unexpected. He nearly gets this ball out of the ballpark.
Man,
Where did
that
come
close.
from? He almost looked like he knew what he was doing.
Christopher McCauley will stand in. And
Come on, McCauley.
Good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a Junior Lake gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Yeah, definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can
likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Kenny Mathiasen will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been
Come on, dude. Bases loaded. Let's go.
Second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this
And
should
he
get him out of
popped
it.
it up.
And that will conclude matters here. Mariano Alvarez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Irizarry is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So when you hand him the ball, you know he's going to have a pretty good chance of closing the deal. And you know, complete games are getting more and more rare in today's game. He's a rare breed. I really enjoy watching him pitch.
Right
Got my career 3,000 strikeout this game.
Here, the count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Boo. Oh, yeah.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Gave up a home run.
To the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You've got to be careful.
Jay Fisher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
No pressure, right?
High and deep to straightaway right.
No.
Irizarry racing
Get it.
back. Still going
Get it.
back.
He got it at the
tracks
track.
it down, and that will end the inning.
That was close.
Chase
Oh, the
Simmons
coach's going to leave
will be
me in.
announced here, but I'd be surprised if he gets an opportunity to swing the bat leading off the inning.
Simmons.
Hey, nobody away.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more of the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit the other
I'm
way
giving up
out
a base
toward
hit to a
right field.
pitcher.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Patrick Kenny will stand in. needing
No,
to do
actually,
something here
the
to get
American
on
League
base
came
as
back
they're down to
and
their
won the
final
game.
2
I only
outs.
pitched 2
You
innings.
just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled
Really?
toward right center field. McCauley.
No way.
Chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Here comes the coach.
Yeah, and about the only
Nope.
drawback you have to
They'll
having
let me
so
stay
many
in against this
strikeouts
guy.
is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that
It's the guy I gave that home run up to.
So he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Kind of funny. I'm facing him with 1 out, 1 on, in the top of the ninth.
Ball here. Come on now.
Oh, this is hit to third.
There's a
Will
double
it be
play.
2? To
Game
second
over.
For 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
I didn't get the shutout, but I'll take it. Had a double with an RBI in
This one
this game.
definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
14-3 on the season. W is a W.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher. But
Yeah,
this
I'd have
man
liked to have
went
had the
above and
complete game
beyond
shutout,
in this
but-
one. He's our top player of the game.
Got my
Yeah,
3,000
he really came
strikeout.
through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there.
Wonder what the reward
12
is for that.
strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
See what the bonus
The
is.
Marlins win it.
It'll be XP. 150 innings pitched this season. Got 25 points. Hell yeah, I got 4,000 XP points for 3,000 career strikeouts. Finished with 3,004 that game. And got the win. W is a W. Oh yeah. Let's go to training. I've been putting points on my batting. They come up play another game. Against New York. Nah. I'm done. I'll have to redo those points next time I play. It's fucking 6:30. I'm out.